Who the hell am? That's a liberal.
It's like saying, would you rather have wine or water?
Wine, a half inch, means a lot sometimes.
Nobody likes to eat crow. Right.
Now I'm starving.
Oh.
How much is the economy today? It's that much.
Pumpkin latte sucks, and I want to speak to your manager. Objection, hearsay. Objection, leading. Objection, hearsay.
Where's that woman when Biden speaks? Out of here. His name is pronounced Joni. And that's the end of it.
All righty. Well, screwed up again. Apparently, one of our Facebooks are not working. Let's see which one this is. Oh, it is. Oh, well, that was not going to ever work. So, okay. I'm not worried about that. Never mind. Let's see what this is. View on Facebook. Let's see what's going on there. Okay. I don't know. Uh-oh. I don't know what's working and what's not working. So, hi everybody. Welcome to Right Stuff Gals. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. I hope you all find us well. We're a lot of people here already, so that's good. Apparently, Facebook deleted something. Yes, long live the king. How are you, Kevin Jones? Grandma Joe is here. Howard Zim is here. Francine, how you doing? Mick 40. Oh, good. We have all the important people here. Whoever else doesn't show up, that's okay. Which cake? Oh, the coconut cake. The coconut cake. That's a good cake. Really, I forgot those two accounts were linked. I started a new Facebook account. You know about this, Jen, called Being Italian Down South, and it's recipes and trying to blend a northerner from Italian girl trying to blend in the South. And so anyway, it's about recipes and good restaurants down here, the things I can get and the things I can't get. Can't get a decent loaf of Italian bread. Can't get pastries. There's like no Italian pastries. It's crazy.
Why don't you open one?
No, thank you. I am retired. I don't want to work anymore. I don't need any more money. I don't want any more money, and I want no more responsibilities.
Oh,
Hello, Debbie. I want to go travel. I'm done working. You can open one. Okay, good. So I don't know which Facebook we're on. I have no idea who can see us and who can't. I know that YouTube's working, Rumble's working, and one Facebook account is working. Oh, maybe it was Jen's account. So one of them is shut down. I don't know which one it is.
my Twitter is shut down.
Well, tell me why. Hi, Cam. How are you? Why did they kick you off Twitter?
I have no idea. It says suspended. I'm not allowed to follow anyone. I have no followers. I can't follow anyone, and I can't check anything. My picture's gone.
Oh.
And I didn't do
Howard,
anything wrong.
yes, it's a Make America Great Again cowboy hat. Well, that doesn't make any sense. So you were able to log in?
Yeah. And it says suspended.
And it said suspended? Did you
And everything's gone.
No. Well, you said you weren't going on it. You weren't using it.
It doesn't matter. I'm too lazy to go suspend it.
Oh, okay.
Why would I suspend it?
I don't know. But you didn't get a DM from them saying we suspended your account because we don't think you're real?
Well, I can't check my DMs. I can't do anything because everything's suspended.
That doesn't make sense. I mean, Twitter doesn't suspend anybody anymore. Hey, Angela Ricca. I don't know. It's suspicious to me. You sure you Oh, Colleen gave me this hat just so that you know how it's Hi, Cal. Yeah, so you can't DM anybody? You can't look on the side?
I wouldn't even know where to find them. Everyone's gone. They put me in a black hole.
All right, you got to give me your passwords. I'll fix it. Yes, I can see your comments, Debbie Libido. Oh, okay, very good.
Hi, Grandma.
And oh, the cake looked yummy. Yeah. Well, anyway, I was talking about that Being Italian Down South page because something strange is happening on that page. It doesn't even have 100 followers yet. It's only got 83 because I post like this. But my For You page is kind of weird. Hello, Tammy. How are you?
Your what page?
For You page, when what they give you in the feed, because I'm not really following anybody but like just a few people, and only a few people are following me. So I think that they think that I'm something. I think they think the page is about something else.
Why do you keep going in and out, blacking out? You did it last week too.
What does that mean?
Every minute your screen goes black.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. I'm thinking that maybe I should change to, let's see. I don't know if this works or not. It's kind of broken, but I don't know if I should. This for some reason that it's not doing well, that thing.
Welcome to the shit show.
I don't know. I'm not sure that this works, and I don't want to risk it.
Does anything else work? No.
Well, maybe when I put the first video on. I had to go to your campaign page. Okay, I put the link on my personal page and Jen's personal page. And Jen, I tried to put it on your professional page with a link, but
I can share it when we go to the video. I can just share it on there.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm following at Jenny Romero on X.com. Okay, yeah, me too. I'm following her there too. I've been tagging her and stuff, so I don't know, Jen.
Where, on Twitter?
Yeah. Well, it's not Twitter anymore, honey. It's called X. Maybe that's why you're suspended. Are you on the right platform? I don't know. I follow you. Okay. Hello, Ralph Rubigan. AI is wreaking havoc on the Al or AI? But somebody's wreaking havoc on the Republicans. Something is. I don't see an in and out screen. Oh, good. Okay. I don't know either. Okay. So they're saying I'm not going black. So it must be StreamYard. Okay. All right. So, okay. Thank you. All right. All right. Everybody says that we're perfect and beautiful. So anyway, let's get back to what I was saying about my For You page. So I'm going to show you just a few samples. This all happened one after the other when I signed on to Being Italian Down South and I started to scroll. Jen, you have a new PI service, right? Private Investigations Service. Okay. Called Case. I think that you need to look into this and tell me what they think my page is all about.
Fica babando, não sabe o que ela é capaz. E ela gosta de cara safado. Vou mostrar como é que faz. Cê pega ela.
І бай-бай, кіс-кіс, та ти шо, а шо, він робив і хорошо, а вона, вартанула пацана, та ти шо, а
De la mamá, 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 de la mamá.
They don't love you like I love you. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Nah.
Y llegó Macorina. Vamos a bailar sabrosito. Nelson González, compadre.
Julio, sueña conmigo esta noche, ¿oíste? Un sueño bonito, bien hermoso, Julio, conmigo.
A parada é fácil, só pra tu aprender, ó. Cai devagarinho até embaixo. Embaixo. Oi.
Stop. Stop.
Obviously seen you dance. Because that's what that looks like to me.
I swear, I have never danced on Being Italian Down South ever, 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 ever. Is all I've ever done on that page is post recipes and restaurants and walking my dog. What the
knows
hell
you.
is that?
You must have caught it somewhere.
I had to catch it somewhere, but I don't know what I was doing when I caught it, and there's no cure. What the hell is it? Oh, I can't. No, not in the Gulf of Mexico, in the Gulf of America. Oh my gosh. Oh, AI. Okay, that was right. Hi, Anthony. See, now Anthony can see your Twitter page. Okay, so you better solve this problem.
Wait,
Yeah, go ahead. Anthony,
you're breaking up tremendously. Maybe it's my internet. Hold on. Maybe
it's
it's not.
probably yours because it took a long time for you to sign on. Howard, every time I sign on to that page, that's what I get. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, Camel Toe Edition. I don't know. I just don't know. It's man boob porn. That's why. Yeah, maybe man boob porn. I'm scared. Yeah, I know. I'm scared. I know. That's why. I mean, I have so many nice recipes and videos and stuff, and I'm afraid. I'm afraid to sign on because I don't want to go blind, and that would be the last thing I would see. It's not. I don't like.
Did you ever make that video and it's in drafts?
No.
Are you sure? Because I've seen a couple of those that you've played before.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Like, did you start to make a video? Maybe it got stuck. You may be drafting somewhere and it's stuck in your login.
That I don't make videos like that. It's all I post on that page. The only thing I post on that page are recipes and restaurants and nice things in South Carolina.
Well, that looks sort of like the people in South Carolina.
Oh, that's terrible. It looks more like the people in New York. What are you talking about? Looks like the last administration DEI hires. That is correct. It does. These are the gigs the talent agency gave Joe and Camel Toe. They were going to skip dinner tonight. I'm sorry. But I mean, it's a real problem. It's a real world Facebook problem, and I'm trying to solve it. So I thought that I would ask my PI daughter, who can't get on her own Twitter page. So maybe I need to rethink that.
Yes.
People, yeah. I don't know. I have no answers. I have no answers. Hello, Gloria. How are you, darling? I knew there had to be interdimensional portals. I love Howard. Oh, Howard, you're gone tonight, and I've got plenty of fodder for you. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to ask Jennifer to figure it out for me. Yes, I hope all's well with you too, Gloria. They're trying to indoctrinate you. Ooh. But to being what? Fat or like extremely thin? I mean, body issues. Did you see that girl that weighed like 40 pounds, Jen? I mean, her bones were sticking out. And it went from that to the 700-pound woman shaking her rear end. It was just that was one continuous scroll. There was nothing in between that. That was all one after the other as I scrolled up and down. I promise. There was no editing there. It's you being the slow internet, they're saying. Trump just renamed the Northern Lakes to Great Lakes of America. Oh, that's interesting. I'll take it. Okay, Ralph says we're breaking up there. So Ralph is the only person on the other end that's having a problem. Okay. New York is a freak show. 100%. Jen, now you know what your mom is doing down south. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Um, it could be Kamala campaigners, but we actually have some Kamala campaigners. I don't know. It's been a very interesting week, right? You saw that Congresswoman Valiatakis spoke to President Trump about congestion pricing, and guess what? Um, he pulled the plug on it. He pulled the temporary approval, and now congestion pricing is gone. And here is what Freak Show Kathy Hochul had to say about this. Kathy Hochul, who needs a Doge for New York. Watch.
Next time you're stuck in traffic. Next time your train is delayed. The next time you're in a flooded station because infrastructure repairs were not made. I want you to think of this. Think about this. Next time you're stuck in traffic at 1:58 p.m. President Donald Trump tweeted, "Long live the king." I'm here to say New York hasn't labored under a king in over 250 years. And we sure as hell are not going to start now. I don't care if you love congestion pricing or hate it. This is an attack on our sovereign identity, our independence from Washington. And we are a nation of states. This is what we fought for. This is what people like Alexander Hamilton and others fought for, to set up a system where we are not subservient to a king or anyone else out of Washington.
Meanwhile, she stopped it before. Did she forget about that?
She stopped it, but she put it back, and she wants to try and blame Trump for her not having the money. I mean, not for anything, but the subway system, the MTA, has been a shit show for at least 30 years, And, for her to say New York has not labored under a king for 250 years, she doesn't know her history, because New York was the only state, the only colony that actually stayed with the king, wanted to remain with England. They were playing both sides of the coin, and they came on board last on the Declaration of Independence, when they saw that that everybody else was going, and that they would be standing alone and it wouldn't work. So, screw Hochul. She needs to recognize that Trump won, and she can't go crying. She's crying that they're sovereign, but meanwhile, give us money, we need your money, Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. If you're so sovereign, go figure it out. You're supposed to be the richest state in all of the union. Oh, but she threw us out.
Well, if you put correct turnstiles to get through the toll or whatever, the fare that you can't get around, then they'd have their money.
Well, there's 1,000 ways that they could fix those subways and make more money. And collecting tolls and fares is not one of them. The fact is if you pay taxes in New York, you should be able to have free subway, free public transportation. You should get a Metro card. If you don't live in New York, the tourists should be the ones that are being charged for the Metro cards and for the rides on the subways. And then all of that toll jumping and all that other shit wouldn't matter, right? It wouldn't matter, because if you lived in New York, you get a free ride. So it wouldn't matter. They just have no clue how to run that state. The last time that state was run well was when George Pataki was governor. And It's not just because I worked for him. He was a great governor.
Well, now they're doing studies with the congestion pricing with the cars and how many cars are on the road, but they never did it before the toll went into effect to see. They should have tracked the cars and who went through and what times, and then compared it to now. They're not comparing it; they're just giving you stats now. So,
well, the thing is that my opinion, all the tolls should be around New York City because everybody wants to go to New York City. The tolls shouldn't be on Staten Island. They shouldn't be in Brooklyn. They shouldn't be there. And there was a plan a while ago that when I was running for borough president that I supported, which was $5 on all of the bridges and tunnels, right? $5 right across the board. And then everything would even out, right? And there wouldn't be, a big problem. Or no tolls on any of the bridges and tunnels unless you were going into New York City, because nobody gives a crap about going to Brooklyn or Queens or Bronx. They care about going into Manhattan. So, and if you live in Manhattan, you don't need to pay tolls to get off of Manhattan because you have everything in Manhattan. So it would have been a lot smarter.
The ferry's free.
For her to do that. Yeah. There's a thousand ways that she could do that.
And we have the highest toll and we don't even have a subway.
Right. Oh well, listen, we could do a whole show on that, but I don't want to bore people who don't know anything about Staten Island. But John Mulia says, how could the Republicans and conservatives endorse Frank Morano? I don't know. Frank's a good friend of mine. I've known him since he's a kid, and I think he's a good guy. He's more of an independent than anything else, more of a libertarian, but I'm with them. I think they all should be endorsing Frank Morano, John. I'm not sure why you don't like him, but I do. And Jen does. He's the one. He's done more for Staten Island than many other people.
And then he's off the air now. He doesn't have his radio show.
Yeah. Well, I think he'd be most like Joe Borelli, and Joe Borelli was the councilman for that district. So I think it's only right for the people of the South Shore to have somebody who's going to stand up for them like Joe Borelli did. Joe Borelli, in my opinion, and I didn't always agree with him, and we had discussions and disagreements, never fights. I thought he was an excellent politician. Excellent.
Was.
Tells you how it is. He's a man of his word. I love Joe Borelli. And I think
he's funny as hell.
Funny as hell. Frank's like him. Next time you won't be governor. Yeah, right. Exactly. Then she doesn't need federal funding. Exactly, McForty. We fought for higher taxes. Woohoo! What a dumbass. Yeah, I can't with them. We went to war over a 2-cent tax. Yeah, exactly. System is broken. What did the MTA did with all the money to fix mass transit? Doge New York. You guys got to start that trending. Doge New York. Hello, Andrew. She stopped for the election. Make people pay the fare. She's just a mess. Here's my prediction for New York City. Andrew Cuomo's coming in, and as much as I love Curtis Lee, and I wish it wasn't so, I think he's going to win, but I think he's going to be a moderate, and I think he's going to work with Trump.
He is a moderate.
I think he's going to work with Trump, and I think that they're going to find someone to run against Hochul in 26, and they're going to put big money behind it. I know Trump is putting big money behind people in blue districts that are marginally blue. Like, for instance, he took 46% in New York City. That's pretty damn good. Fortunately, Nicole Malliotakis has a really solid hold on the seat. But if it was back in the Max Rose days, he would throw money into that seat to flip it red. And I know that's what their plan is. They said that from the beginning, from the day he won, that he was going to start putting money into that. So you could look around New York, and we're going to probably see the Senate turn Republican again, please God. And they're going to get a really strong candidate, I'm sure, for governor. So thought I saw that what Trump did was based on law that stated if they took federal money for roads, they couldn't charge a toll. Well, that's true, because the Verrazano is considered, it's under the federal jurisdiction. And they had to get a bill passed recently to get the two-way tolls going. And there was a legislation before that for a toll at all. So yeah, the federal government is in charge of interboroughs and interstate highways. And I believe that Some of those roads are they belong to the federal government. You have to get approval. They're always boasting that New York has the most educated people. Let them figure it out. Yeah. The bridges and tunnels have been paid for tenfold. You know it, Kim. I mean, that's true. Didn't say I didn't like it. Oh, okay. Maybe I misread what you said. I thought you said, why would they endorse them? We have to
Or
remind.
maybe he meant to say wouldn't.
Oh,
Forgot the
okay.
NT.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I misread it. Yeah, well, we absolutely have to remind people what Cuomo did. What he did with the nursing homes were horrible, horrible. But I don't know that you're going to. I just, it's a tough lift already in New York City to get a Republican elected. I just don't know that Curtis could overtake Cuomo. I don't.
No, he can't.
I mean, but I am being, very, very honest, as I always am. That's what he has to do. Curtis has to find a way to beat Cuomo. And I don't know that he can. I just don't know that he can. And right now, Cuomo and Trump have a common enemy, Tish James and Kathy Hochul. And so who knows? Who knows? My dad was Doge for IBM years ago, found millions in waste. He wants to work for Doge. He can do it. Elon's looking for people to work. Yes, the VZ should be free now. Same with the New Jersey bridges. Yep. Cuomo's policies killed my father. Howard, I again, he should have never been thrown out for, that salacious bullshit with women. He should have been thrown out because he killed people in nursing homes. That doesn't mean that people won't vote for him. Period. Just doesn't mean that. So you've got to get the message out. Yeah, they're not educated. They're not educated and they are not politicians. No Republican can win the governor office in New York anymore. I hope you're wrong, but we'll see.
That was a question he was asking.
Oh, well, they said that before and Pataki took it. Everything has to align. So I never say never for anything. But anyway, all right. So this next video is, my heart goes out to this young woman, especially as I'm getting older and my hand is still affected from my stroke. Watch.
How do you open this? How do you open this? Oh my God. I've put it under hot water. I've banged it on the counter. I've used the metal spoon and banged it aside. How the fuck do you open this? I'm about to... It's ice cream. Calm down. How do you open this? I'm gonna chuck it at the wall. I'm about to crack open a Four Loko if I can't get this open. How do you open it? I'm not about to cry over dairy-free sorbet. Chill out. Everybody needs to calm down. My hand hurts. Please. Okay. This is the last attempt, and if I can't get it open, I'm just gonna have to wait till my dad gets home. I'm not crying. I don't understand. It's okay. Everything's fine. This better be the best tasting gelato I've ever had in my life. Because why do I need a nuclear bomb to open this up? I'm about to go run it under hot water again. I genuinely can't get it open. I'm not crying. I'm just frustrated. Because I just want some dairy-free strawberry sorbet. I started my period today. If you can't tell, I give up. Taletti, I hate you. I actually hate you. will never buy any of your stuff ever again. Because why is the lid cemented on? I genuinely don't understand. Why would you make it Poor people with like actual disabilities. How the fuck are they gonna get into this? Imagine I only had one hand or one arm. What would you do? What would you do? Genuinely, what would you do? Yeah, Talenti, count your days.
Talenti. And isn't there a plastic thing that you pull and it goes around it? I haven't had it in a while, but I thought there was. I could be wrong.
I don't know. She's never
it's
tackled the
Talenti.
pickle jar. Yeah, apparently she has.
Period
Wait,
proof. Biting
Colleen
proof.
has an idea. You have to run the top under warm water. I had to Google it when I bought it. There are a few suggestions. Apparently, so it's a thing. But she was losing her shit. She was losing. Get Nancy Pelosi. She's an expert on ice cream. Yeah, I feel her pain. I can't open pickle jars. I freaked out initially too, and it was not worth it. Oh, God.
Soup by the time you run it under hot water. It's not ice cream anymore.
Oh, woman don't need no man. Contact Elon Musk. Oh, that's good. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Yeah, I mean, right. She was going the wrong way. I don't know if it was that or the camera was inverted, but Howard Zinn, get the Pampered Chef jar opener. It changed my life, but doesn't work for the ice cream. So it's only pickles. Yeah, options. She needs options. Well, and I thought that video would be a good segue for this. It seems like Joe Biden tried to open some Talenti too, and I don't think he won the war. There's some
He's
mean
trying to open
bruises
it?
on him. What?
Oh, I didn't see the bruises.
Yeah.
He got bitch slapped by the right.
Somebody took him back behind the woodshed. Trump left a mark. Oh my God, that's great. So it's not her, it's the packaging. So if you're on a diet, buy Talenti ice cream.
Or according to your mother, it won't open because it's sugar free. It won't melt and it won't open.
Oh, good one, Howard Zinn. Yeah, Nancy. Either that or Jill's been whooping his ass. Yeah, exactly. You stupid son of a bitch. If you would have guessed, we could have been still in the White House. Oh, my God. You had to say Kamala, didn't you? Ah. Yeah, I feel bad for that poor son of a bitch. I really do. I feel bad for us for what his shadow government did to us, but I feel bad for him. His wife should go to jail, not him.
He was a piece of shit when he was young. So
well, he was a piece of shit when he was young. Okay, so I spotted a bunch of Harris supporters out in the field. You want to see?
Mm-hmm. Where do you find these things?
I love animal videos. Let's see. How many Biden supporters does it take to open his ice cream? Oh, good question. I love it. Elder abuse. Yeah. Well, the whole 4 years was elder abuse. He probably fell down. He's got dementia. I know. It hurts me.
Obviously, it hurts him.
Yeah, apparently. I don't know why. I feel so bad for him. I really do. But anyway, just like Beetlejuice, you say her name and here she appears. Ugh. Welcome back, Kamala.
The way that I see it also is that when we think about like these moments where we see things that are being taken, but also let's see it as nature abhors a vacuum. So where there's a vacancy, then let's fill it. Right? And let's know that the reality is that the progress of our nation has always been about the expansion of rights, not the restriction of rights. We're seeing a U-turn right now, but we have to keep fighting.
This is what they do. They give her a bucket with 5 words, pull them out, and just continuously use them. Future. You're going to use that word. What? Today. 2 more. Power. What's that? Yesterday. So just use future, yesterday, power, what, and today. And just keep using them. Just keep using them. Like it was yesterday. Today.
She just got signed on by a talent agency, both her and Joe Biden. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's
What,
crazy.
for ARP? I mean,
Yeah.
ARC, not ARP, ARC.
McForty buzzards disguised as turkeys. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's true. Circling Joe Biden's new house. Aw. Joe is still bruised from falling up the stairs. Yeah. Camel took him. Oh, no. I love Kevin Jones. Does she ever make sense? I don't know. I know I've drank too much when she starts to make sense. You know, when you drink a couple, when you have kicks a few back, she does sound like she's making sense. She sounds deep. Blah, blah, blah. I love it. Kamala has autism, or is she just always drunk? I think she's drunk.
Medicated.
Yeah. Gosh. Does she think she works for Hallmark Cards? I mean, really? That would be a great gig for her. She'd probably make a lot of money. Think she's on hallucinogenics. Yeah. Well, she comes from California, so I still don't know what she's. Maybe someday somebody will write a book, like
Cole,
English
today is yesterday, and yesterday is today, and not tomorrow, but today. Not tomorrow. Today.
Oh, I'm sorry. I give myself a headache. Does the Google Translate? When I die, it's going to be live on this show. My aneurysm is just going to burst. Oh my God, that's hysterical. Damn, the sun cometh in the morning. The sun cometh in the morning. Oh my God, I'm gonna start again. What is she talking about? People are clapping. Make it make sense, Tammy. I don't know, but if you could make the Translate app, you might be rich because they say she might run again. I don't know. Yeah, word salad champion. My God, always talks through her nose. I just more like through her ass.
She likes the smell of shit.
Oh my God, I can't. Kamala means get out and riot for her. Yeah, I don't know. The shit flows from her mouth. It really does. I'm sorry. Kamala proves the idiocy of Democrats. Every time, when Hillary Clinton ran for president, at least it was a worthy opponent. She didn't make women look bad. What was the stupid one we ran? Sarah Palin. Oh my God. As vice president, that made us look bad. Kamala makes us look bad. We need to stop this stuff. We need some people, some women with brains like Sarah Huckabee Sanders and like Tulsi Gabbard and others to be running for office, because right now we women, we don't look so good with, I mean, really, with Kamala Harris. Ugh, yeah, she's so funny, Jen. She really is. Democrats use an 8-ball for words. Yeah, sounds good when you're in an alternate state. Yeah. ChatGPT writes your speech. That's great. The book, Kamala Thesaurus. I'm sorry. That's great. That's great. Oh, how to translate liberal gibberish for dummies. Love it. Oh my God, our audience is so smart. She makes me use lots of F words. Yes, there is. Oh my God, I can't. Oh, my head hurts. I'm just grateful to be unburdened by what has been. Yeah, Carly Fiorito, she was pretty good. No offense, ladies, but sometimes I want to take back the vote. Me too. I think it was a mistake. What we did with it, we should be ashamed of ourselves. Oh my Lord. Sarah Palin was on The Masked Singer a couple of years ago. She was rapping. She was actually that's hysterical. I would pay money to see that. I'm going to see if it's on YouTube.
Google it. I'm sure it is.
Wonder if Hunter hit that. Oh God. Yeah, I don't know. Even Hunter has standards, but she's really pretty. She's very, very pretty. I mean, that's, Montel Williams knew what he was doing there. The only good Kamala are the Jen, we don't have to do anything. We just show the clips, let them talk. It's good. Oh, headache. My eyes, I can't see. Okay. All right. So I thought this was cute. There was a donkey video out there. And, well, I decided to make a biography video for the Democrats. Watch.
Put the goat down! Drop the goat! Oh my gosh.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Hey, don't run!
You have a lot of time on your hands.
I have to do a show. I thought that was cute. Okay, maybe
It was cute.
I will send you the video. Thank you very much, Howard. I like Sarah Palin. She was not. The elevator didn't go all the way up to the top there, Andrew. Sorry. George Collins should be alive to see this. Oh, yeah. Well, he predicted it. He knew. She likes the M. Hoss. Her husband was Doug or Jack. Yeah, Doug. Yeah. Thank you. I thought it was pretty cute. I saw Joe and Camel Toe. I mean, it's Joe. I can't. My heart. I'm always going to feel bad. But here's somebody I don't feel bad for. Did you hear that they canceled and fired Joy Reid?
No.
They did.
On The View?
MSNBC.
No. What is she? Oh, yeah, she's in, yeah.
Well, and she did a little Zoom call that they posted on YouTube. Well, anyway, let's the one thing about the Democrats, they just never learn. I mean, at least you can, after we get kicked around a little bit, the Republicans kind of get it, but the Democrats, they're hard-headed. Well, like the donkeys.
Everyone who took the time on a Sunday when it was not a regular call to get on this call, I can't even begin. As you can imagine, I have been through every emotion, from, anger, rage, disappointment, hurt, feeling that, guilt, that I let my team lose their jobs. But in the end, where I really land and where I've landed on today is just gratitude. And gratitude, not just because people would take the time to get on a call like this, or to take care of me, but also that my show had value, and that that what I was doing had value. And in the end, I try not to cry on TV. And this is kind of like me on TV, so I apologize. The moment of guilt that I felt, that I went hard on so many issues, whether it was the Black Lives Matter issues of a young baby, or a mom or a dad that was killed, or when we opened up people's eyes to the fact that Asian Americans were being targeted, and not just Black folks, or went hard for immigrants who've done nothing but come to this country like my parents did and try to make a life and defended them. Or whether we've talked about what the president is doing that is subversive to the Constitution, that is injurious to our liberty, defending books that people find inconvenient, that Nicole Hannah-Jones put into our spirit, that we need to understand 1619 as the real founding of this country, whether it's talking about any of these issues. And yes, whether it's talking about Gaza and the fact that we as the American people have a right to object, to little babies being bombed. And where I come down on that is I'm not sorry. I am not sorry that I stood up for those things, because those things are of God. And I'm a church girl too, and those are the things that I was taught were of God.
They took my job, they took my voice, they took my hair. Our pets' heads are falling off.
Oh my gosh. The left is just amazing. That podcast was called Win with Black Women. She just lost her job. There's no winning there. Nothing there was winning. But, it doesn't matter. We just, if we say it, therefore it is. It doesn't matter. The facts don't matter. Just listen to what we say. It's crazy. Show the tarred tears. Yeah, well, it's coming. Her wigs are up for auction. Mad Cow Matto needs to go next. The ratings are in the toilet. Tell me you're stupid without telling me you're stupid. Yeah, I don't understand. She's not a good representation for bald left-wing women. Yeah, I don't get it. She said all the things she did, Gaza and supporting Gaza, and the lies that she spewed, and getting paid to disseminate disinformation. That she was taught that from God. Amazing. Different God which God? Where'd she study? I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't be a racist bitch. Yeah, that would help. That would help. If she was so great, they would never have fired her. Right. And if she was popular, they would have never fired her. That's the whole thing. If the majority of people are watching you, you don't get fired. Nobody was watching her because they all believed something that just like 2% of the country believes. Regular people don't believe the crap that they're selling. According to Joy, we're all Nazis. You're right. Gaza is going to be a parking lot for the beast. Ugh, absolutely. The few of you, yeah, they're going next.
They were canceled. The View.
No.
What?
No, there's all kinds of rumors, but they weren't canceled. Leave God out of human stupidity. Absolutely. She's great with Jewish babies being murdered. Right. Women being raped and 1,200 just executed. Yes. Free Gaza to hell. Think about this. I don't want to get too heavy tonight, especially about Gaza and Israel. But They sent the bodies of a woman and 2 babies, and the woman wasn't even the right woman, out in caskets. Who they were murdered in front of her husband, who they kept there with those bodies. Okay. And the people that they're demanding back from Israel are men, militant men who are terrorists. We're getting back bodies of babies and women, not soldiers, like regular women and babies. And they're getting back terrorists. So what? Right? The Palestinians are being executed. Where are they getting this? It's free. I just can't.
And a lot of them were targeted. They were watched beforehand, before that day. And when they went to the kibbutz, they knew exactly who they were going for.
Yep. Yeah. You're absolutely right, Mom Al. Is one of you. Jared, this was an inside job. Yes, and gatekeeper, we're getting that information. It's coming out. It's coming out. 100% an inside job. We were there. We saw it with our eyes. That shit wasn't right. That was not right. They never learn. I'm still a white supremacist, misogynistic, homophobic, transphobic, flag-waving American patriot. It doesn't matter anymore. They've used those terms to death, and they've all lost their gravity. So, all right, we got a lot more. Hold on a second. All right, well, this is what the Dems do to their followers. Watch.
Our aspect of mindfulness is being fully present and aware of what is going on inside and around us, without adding judgments to them. Essentially, it means observing our experiences, both internal and external, with a non-judgmental attitude. Mindfulness can be understood as a 3-component practice. The first component is about awareness, paying attention to our internal thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations, as well as the external environment with curiosity, intention, and non-judgment. Mindfulness is not simply paying attention, it is how we pay attention. Therefore, the second component is about investigation, examining and understanding the underlying motivations and mental states that shape our experiences and reactions to situations. The third component is about expression, where we make intentional choices based on this awareness that promote well-being, growth, and harmony. Follow for daily mindfulness and well-being tips.
He blinked one time. Once. At the end, one time.
Yeah, that's it. That's the indoctrination. That's the indoctrination. And then they start spewing the disinformation. And that's it. Talking about disinformation. Watch what happened here. This is a cool video. Watch.
I want to see one of the most epic takedowns of propaganda media that you'll probably ever witness. And it all happened within a few hours. And as an added bonus, you're going to see exactly why we regularly say that you cannot dislike these people enough. So this morning, Reuters decided that they wanted to jump on the bandwagon and try to attack Elon Musk with the headline saying Musk Doge cuts based more on political ideology than real cost savings so far. And don't forget what we've learned about USAID and the money that they've been funneling into organizations like Intranews Network and what Intranews Network was doing to create propaganda. And real quick, before we move on, notice the timestamp on that? February 13th, 10:19 a.m. And just a few hours later, after Elon Musk was probably wrapping up solving world hunger or something, he tweeted out at 2:47 p.m., I wonder how much money Reuters is getting from the government. And just remember, because we're the media now, Mario Nawfal posted this and tagged Elon Musk. DOD paid Reuters $9 million for social engineering program. So to answer Elon Musk's question, it's about $9 million. From 2018 to 2022, the Department of Defense was paying Reuters for something really interesting, social engineering. And if you don't believe me, you can go to usspending.gov and you can look it up yourself.
He only blinked twice. He did.
It's true. It's the eyes, always the eyes. Yes, mind wipe. Yep. Yeah, cute robot. I wasn't listening. I know. The cult of Dems, biggest cult in the world. It's amazing. Deep thoughts by Jack Hinton. He looks stoned. They're all stoned. I can make a dog video that moves their lips. Fake AI BS. Yeah, you're right about that, Kim. There's an app for that. There is. Good. Thank you, Andrew. In comparison to that guy, I think I can be categorized as a toxic man. That's true. All right. So Trump is out there doing what we elected him to do, and look at what's going on here. They are tipping people off. People in the community made this flyer identifying the ICE agents and telling people that these are armed agents working in the Southern District, and they're racial terrorists and criminalize communities with their policies. They're going to kidnap people. They're going to kidnap people, is what they said.
No, they're going to relocate you back to where you belong. They're relocators.
But what these flyers are all over California, and it's telling the migrants that they're going to be kidnapped.
I know.
Yeah.
I said no. They're relocators, not kidnappers. They're relocating you. They're
we
bringing
know
you
what
home.
the truth is.
They're reuniters to your country.
But they've exposed them. They gave their telephone numbers. They doxed them. They gave all the information. And somebody's going to wind up getting killed. And it's going to be the blood is going to be on the hand of these.
Why would you need their phone numbers? What are you going to do? Call them? Hey, I say, you coming for me today? No.
I don't know.
Prank them.
I don't know. And in Maryland, get this. The lawmakers advance a bill legalizing contraceptive vending machines. Basically, they eradicated an old bill that said that you couldn't have contraceptive vending machines in nursery schools, elementary schools, or secondary schools. And they have now, they've reversed this bill, this law, so that you can have condom machines and contraceptive machines in nursery school bathrooms. Maryland. Why would anybody need condom machines in nursery, grammar, or secondary school bathrooms? What's going on with this?
Do you have to pay, or is it free?
First of all, a
a
toddler can't reach.
Well, I'm just asking if they're also making money off of it.
But why would they put them there? They passed the law not to have the contraceptions in nursery, grammar, and secondary school because the children are too young and there's no reason to have them there. So they were protecting those children. Now they revoked that law. Why? What is on their mind? Who is going to use these condoms and contraception?
Water balloon time.
I don't know. I mean, doesn't that make you ask a question? What are we doing here?
Of course.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know where the toddlers are going to get the money for it. That's why I'm asking, like if they were charging.
Oh my gosh, I can't. I don't know. Let's see. They have abortion pills in grade school. What are we doing? Yeah, right. Teachers need to have. That was the first thing I thought. Is are we providing condoms for the teachers, for the staff, for the pedophiles? What are we doing here? What do we? I don't understand. Yeah, not for toddlers. Think about it. Yeah, exactly. I don't know about anyone else, but I had a stiffy when I was born. Yeah, but you didn't need a condom. You don't need a condom. Yeah, this is crazy. We're sexualizing babies. This is nuts.
I would love to see the size of the condoms in the machine.
What's that?
The size of the condoms in the machine. If there's magnums in there, there's a big problem. These are the questions you really have to ask if you really want to know how sick they are.
Oh my God, I can't. It's for employees to use as they like. Yeah, what is going on with all this sex? I mean, the DMV had a chat room under the DEI program to discuss being trans, and it became a sex chat room. So while you're at work, you're having sex chats about being trans. What? At the DMV. No wonder you can't get your driver's license or anything straight. They don't need the machines. They can have abortion. Oh, I can't. Yeah, it makes me sick. They should have at least kept it in place for the nursery and elementary and secondary. You know, it's ridiculous.
Oh, secondary school's a little whores, and you know that.
Middle school?
Oh, they're the worst. They're worse than high school.
You think kids are having sex in middle school now?
Are you serious?
No, really.
No, really. No, really. You're 12 and 13. No, really. Yes. Probably more so than high school because they want to be pregnant. So they're not going to use the condom machines anyway. So good choice.
Yeah. Maryland are the ones who want abortion after birth. Yeah, exactly. Okay, and okay. Well, here's the thing. In case somebody's condom bursts and it results in a pregnancy, nobody's going to be allowed to be called mom or dad, or parent. This is Wisconsin. They wanted to change the words. Instead of wife or husband, they're changing to spouse. Instead of mother,
patronage.
There's an inseminated person. Instead of paternity, change to patronage. Instead of father, natural parent. What the hell does that mean? And instead of man or woman, change to person.
Isn't patronage like when you like go to Target?
Something. Yeah. Wait, you're a patron. You're a patron. Either you're a supporter of, or you're like
patroning the store.
Right. You're a patron of the store, patron of the arts,
patron of the womb, the vagina.
Apparently, I mean, this is nutty shit.
Well, they want to take away Mother's Day and Father's Day in case someone doesn't have a mother or father, but you do. You weren't raised by wolves, and even if you were, that was your parent.
No, secondary is middle school, grammar, secondary, and then high. I mean to say you better wipe your driver's license off with that alcohol when you get it. Yeah. Well, nobody works from home and from work anymore. You know the DMVs. We couldn't even get in person anything since COVID. It's crazy.
Now you have to have appointments to walk into the DMV.
Yeah, because they only come in when they have to. I want to hear Kamala do a speech on the Wisconsin thing. That would be interesting. Yeah, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. All right. Well, we're only a little over, so I'll leave you with this. For all those who want to get in shape. It's like the Democrats trying to put their agenda together for 2026. All right. What are your great words of wisdom, Jennifer?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Today, I'll see you today. Tomorrow's of today's next week.
Next week. Thank you. We will see you next Tuesday, and hopefully it will all be working. And probably not, because we're us. All right. See you next Tuesday, everybody. Thank you. Share, especially on YouTube. Get your friends to all sign up. We're so close to 500.
So